Oh yeah, $2 winner. Yeah, 10 bucks. Booyah. Oh man, what a beautiful day. Yesterday it was minus 25 in less than 24 hours. It is 0 degrees outside. And this is what we call a Chinook, where Leonardo di Scidio would call this climate change. But this has been happening for thousands of years. That's what I like about living in Calgary. It gets cold and the Chinooks come in and it gets really warm. Yeah, last night I didn't have a fire, so I think we're gonna have one tonight. We'll see if that wood will burn. But before we get started on the mill and bust that out, we got a parcel today. And it's from Justin Fish, so we're gonna open that up and see what's inside. Pretty excited about that. Alright, Justin Fish writes, last winter I rebuilt the front and rear differentials in my 1979 Chevy K10. This was my first time attempting this kind of project. I found your Jeep videos on YouTube and they helped me out quite a bit, so thank you. Currently I'm working on a 56 Pontiac Chieftain, and I've been watching your videos on the 57 Chevy project. They are enjoyable. I'm doing more of a gasser style with the Pontiac. It has the original engine, which is kind of cool. Anyways, in appreciation for the info I have received from your YouTube channel, please accept some bent panel beer brewed in Duluth, Minnesota. Thanks again. Look at that right there. Another one building a classic car. Let's open this up. Oh yeah, look at that. 6-pack. Bent paddle. Oh yeah. Justin Fish, I want to thank you for sending me the beer and the letter. I am glad that my YouTube channel was able to help you out, and I really appreciate the beer, so I want to give you a big shout out and a big thank you. I am going to be so excited. We're finally going to try this out today. I've been looking forward to it all week. This is gonna be awesome. So right now, I've been trying to figure out how much I'm gonna cut with the fly cutter. So I'm looking at probably like right about like that. And then that thing would stay still without rolling. This is not gonna be the cable, but that's about how deep that's gonna go. So I gotta have that much space in between. There's a few things we need to figure out before we start milling. I need to know the diameter. And it looks like 2.947. I also need to measure the inside diameter of this, and it's 1.284. Man, that thing's almost like the perfect width right there. Alright, I get it now. I'm sitting here trying to figure out why this thing won't run. But you have to actually have the chip guard in place. And then it'll run. Man, what a mess. I'm just gonna clean this up. We're gonna get back at her. I'm about halfway to where I gotta be. Basically to right where that line is, and then flip it over and do it again. But this mess has to go. And I think that does her. Alright, we're done in the garage for now. We got a few more hours to do yet. Even with that fly cutter, it took a little bit of time to machine that down. Got to stick it back in the lathe around this end, and then we're going to put it back, mount it down. We're gonna swivel this head probably at 45 degrees and cut like a 45-degree chamfer in there. This will be rounded off, drill the hole for the pin, machine the bottom. Yeah, she's gonna look pretty good. That's a lot of filings in there. Perfect night for cooking the smoky over the fire. I don't know if you could hear that, but we got a big Chinook coming through. Those winds are probably 50-60 kilometers an hour. Snow's melting pretty fast. We're gonna continue working on the Factor 55 clone today. I was up early this morning, was supposed to have surgery, but when I went in, the specialist said it was benign and I don't have to worry about it, so that was alright. You know, you gotta watch out, man. You know, you get like moles and stuff on your skin. You never know, it's always good to get them checked out, so got lucky that way. Also some packages, not packages, a package came in today with some milling tools that I ordered from AccuSize. Right down here I got some carbide bits. These were supposed to be for the lathe, but I misinterpreted and how big I wanted them. That's a little bit too small. Yeah, that's the size I wanted, this one right here. So this is the other thing I got. These are carbide end mills. We got 1/2 inch, 9/16, 5/8. Plus I got a bunch of inserts. I got some more end mills and stuff coming in, but I got a pretty nice selection right now. Ball ends, everything else, plus with these here. The 2-inch fly cutter. I'm just getting everything set up. I'm gonna do angle cuts. As you can see right there, I already got that chamfer. But watch when I fire it up. I don't know how it's gonna show up in the camera, but it's like a holographic image of my machining almost. That wasn't good. Well, the poor camera survived, but I got the mill set up at about a 45-degree angle. We're just gonna put a 45-degree cut in there, just kind of offset it a little bit. We'll see how well this works. Alright, I'm all done for the night. It's motherfucking beer time. The next one I make will be a lot cleaner. Learning from mistakes once I start going. It's been chilling outside. Alright, it's motherfucking beer time. Once again, I want to thank Justin Fish for... yeah, that's his name. Justin Fish for sending me the beer. Bent Paddle Brewing Company. Venture Pilsner. So in the next couple of videos, we're going to have both of those done. Fedora's going to get the prototype, because it's going to have a lot of small imperfections and everything else. And then the second one will be way better. And then hopefully the motor for that steel blower will be in. Get those done out of the way, then bring the quad inside. Anyways, motherfucking beer time. This is good beer. If you guys have any questions or comments, post them below. Otherwise, thanks for watching.